Hi, my name is Barb Bruno from Good as Gold Training. One of the decisions you're going to make when you open a staffing and a recruiting firm is what segment of our profession are you going to work in? There's various segments. There's retained search where you're paid up front, and those are normally very high level jobs. There's contingency search, which is you're basically paid when you place someone in a job. And then there's contract placement and temporary. And those are the two areas that seem to confuse most new owners. What is the difference between placing contract and placing temporaries? It really is the level of position, the duration of the assignment, and the money that's paid. Temporary workers are normally light industrial temp, call center, office support, anything clerical. Those are usually temp jobs, and it can go from 1 day to 1 week and sometimes longer. But the pay rate and bill rate, the bill rate is what you bill the client. The pay rate is what you're going to pay the temporary worker, but normally the rates are much lower because many of these jobs are laborers. They're entry level, so they're not paying as high of a dollar. And again, the duration of the assignment is usually short. Often temporary firms are finding somebody for 1 day, 2 days. So it's fast-paced, high volume. That refers to the temporary business. The contract staffing business is more the professional side of flexible staffing. And an interesting statistic is by the year 2020, over 50% of the workforce is going to be flexible. That's never happened before in history. There's something else. In May of 2017, the millennials took over as the majority in the workforce, not the baby boomers. They're retiring 1 every 6 seconds. And so the millennials are now in charge. And it's estimated that the millennials will have 14 jobs by the time they're 40 years old and make 3 career changes. And they love working flexible. They love that work-life balance. And when people work as a contractor, they can take more time off. They can really focus on that work-life balance, which is really important to the generation that is the majority of the workforce right now. So when you're setting up your business, it's critical that you decide what segment you're going to represent. If you intend to sell your business someday, in our program, we feel it's very important that you decide what your exit plan is. Because if you're going to just open a business, make a lot of money, invest, and close the door, you're going to conduct your business much differently than if you're trying to build something to sell. And if you're building something to sell, the best combination is normally doing direct placement, full-time jobs, and placing high-level contractors. Because high-level contractors, there's a much higher bill rate, much higher pay rate, bigger margins. You can usually place one professional person and make the same money you're going to make on, 7 or 8 of the lower level, temporary workers. And also the duration of the assignments are longer. And that puts value in your company. So if you want to build a company with value, you're probably going to look at placing contractors. So the difference is, again, the level of position, the length of the assignments, and the money that's being paid, and the profits that you're going to make. But this is one of the most important decisions you're going to make going into a business. If you want to sell it, then you want to pick a niche where you can place both contractors as well as direct hires. And you want to think about this before you open your business. The niche that you select and the segment of the profession are two of the most important decisions you're going to make as a new owner. And it's going to help you either, succeed and have a great business, or it could cause you to fail. We'd love to help you as you're making your decisions. And I will be recording more videos. So please subscribe to my channel, Barb Bruno, and watch for additional videos. Good luck, and I certainly hope that you decide to join our wonderful profession.